I'm not even a Simpsons fan. Like I don't know how Simpsons done lasted 35 years. It's been on the air way too long, bro.
I
Y'all
mean,
crazy.
I don't know about y'all, but does it seem like he's trying to end this podcast? I mean, I don't know. I don't.
What's going
Yeah,
on,
man.
family? Welcome to another episode of Room 518. It's your boy T-Rail, aka Big Country, and we got my boy D-A-N-T. Dant, man, it's
What
so
up?
good to see y'all tonight, man. Hey, it's been a great week. We got a lot to talk about. Could say a lot to cover, but we cover whatever we want to cover. But how your week, man,
Yeah,
bro?
what up?
Yeah,
It's been good,
we
man.
gonna
It's been
talk.
good. You know, I'm right in the thick of some good family time, and I'm just having fun doing whatever it is I feel like doing right now. So my kid just had another swim meet just a day or so ago. He did very well. Times are up, form looking good. Proud dad here.
Real
So
right.
stuff for me is doing well. You know, my wife is working and taking care of her business, and I chip in and pitch in where I need to be during this time, and then just, you know, whatever other civic stuff I got going on, board meetings and whatnot, but that's not taking up too much time right now. What's been going on with you, bro?
Bro, I've been training all week, man. So, I got
New
this new
job.
gig. Yeah, man, new job.
What?
Hey, man. Hey, no matter what I do, I'm doing some. I'm doing some. As long as it pay
Yeah,
good, I'm
okay, all
doing
right.
it.
Hey,
I
man.
have
Hey,
10
hey, I
jobs
ain't.
on.
Hey, I love you and everything. I'm not testifying on your behalf. So, I mean, hey, just so long as everything is all good, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure someday, you know, you'll confide in your boy. I only known you 20 plus years, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm sure
bro.
you'll tell me at
Hey,
some
bro.
point. I won't press you. I won't press
Don't
you.
worry about it. It's a job. It's one of them places, man. But I'm working. I'm doing my little training thing, and I've come a long way as an adult, bro. Come a long way as an adult, bro. I realized that in training, man, because this is a career job. It pays well. You know what I mean? It's a good company. It's a lot of movement in the company, but they do take young folk like that are interns straight out of college. It's a lot of kids that come from wealthy backgrounds that work at this company. And bro, is one in the training with me, bro. And I'm just like, I'm definitely a different man than I would have been, bro. I've learned a lot about my patience, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm like, bro, like, it's crazy when somebody keep laughing at you about different stuff, and you looking like, like, I realize I've figured out ways to turn that around versus like just to start back
Okay, I
cracking
was
into
just about to
cry.
say, so what'd you do?
I just I laugh it off a little bit, and I might say something silly. What I don't do is when they struggle with stuff in the process, I don't like highlight that. You know what I mean? And they naturally do it, right? Like I would tell you what I did today. I was typing an email and it was on like the main screen, and I wasn't typing the email. I was putting something in like a notes column in the report, and I put dot 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 like, and then put my name on the end of it.
Uh,
And this person just bust out laughing and like uncontrollably. I was like, I think I need to drug test them. 'Cause I'm like, they they tripping right now. But
yeah.
I don't know about no like typing and stuff like that. So I found out that like, to say dot 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 is kind of like, and like as if you're
Right.
carrying on
Yeah,
the
of course.
signature
Yeah,
like in your
yeah,
house.
yeah. I got more. There's
Like
more to it. Yeah.
that ain't what I meant it as. I'm just trying to space it so I can put my name and a date next to it so you know that
See,
it's
now here's the thing. I know this might sound weird. I do that too, except I leave off the third dot. When I'm just
so
leaving space, I just do two consecutive dots. Like, I'm still working the dot space. You know what I'm saying? I might not come back right away, but that's, you know, that dot is I'm not yet done.
well
Dot
shit.
means,
What if you
you
put
know,
5
there's
dots in?
a
Because I
lot
was about
more
to
to
go and
come.
keep dotting.
Then you got a whole lot more to come.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I didn't. No,
I don't know. I don't
man,
think there's any rules. As just my logic on the subject. I don't know. I'm sure people do different
man,
things for whatever. I'm getting texts from Squires right now. He
oh,
just
tell him I said shut
he
up.
said
Tell him I said shut up. Shut up,
He
Squires.
said, "I wonder who refills big tea glass because it's always full."
Tell him, look, look. You know what? I'm gonna show you because this is going down now. Look,
Okay.
wait.
Oh, oh, this for you, Squires. What's that cup? No, no,
Oh,
no, the cup.
oh, this is the
I
McDonald's.
remember those. Those are like them old school cups
They
where
brought them back,
everybody
so
used
I
to have
got
when we were
one.
kids.
They brought
Who
them back
did?
for
Is that like
FIFA.
for the FIFA? Oh, okay. Wow,
Yeah,
that's cool. I haven't seen those kinds since we were kids.
yeah. So I bought it and paid too much money for it. I
I
tell
bet
you
you
what, they're
did.
smaller
That
though.
cup
Like,
is probably gigantic, but it looks so small in your hand.
no, bro, it's small. It ain't big. They ain't as big as they used to be. They thicker though. They
Okay.
thicker. Like they're a little bit more durable. I'll say that. No, but
Uh,
they ain't big though. They used to be 32-ounce cups, man. This is like a
yeah, yeah, okay,
maybe a,
okay. I thought that's what that was. I was about to say, my goodness, man.
nah, it
I'd
ain't that
probably have to
big.
hold it like this.
Nah, but it's dope though. When I saw it, I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Ooh."
it's really cool.
I was like, I'm gonna get the combo and get that. I don't even know if I want this combo, but I'm gonna get it. The FIFA meal. I'm gonna get the FIFA meal. I want that one. Now you know what else they don't do?
Man,
Remember we used
what?
to buy them in the back in the day? They would fill your drink up in that cup. They don't do that neither. The cup's like wrapped up in plastic and it's by itself and it's
Oh,
like,
what?
oh yeah, like it's a collector's item. You ain't
Oh.
gonna, you know, so
Oh, I
pretty
mean, I
dope.
guess so. I would say it like that now, but myself back then would have been kind of let down. Like, I don't get a drink out of it. Like, what are we doing?
I feel
But
kind of like that
myself
now.
today, would you go to FIFA if you had tickets? Would you have gone to World Cup? Is that your kind
Uh,
of thing?
you know what? To be honest with you, man, soccer is not bad to watch, bro. Like I
Oh,
think
no,
I'd
no.
go.
I think the energy is pretty cool.
Yeah, I would go to a FIFA match if I had tickets, bro. You know, it's definitely popping in the city, so I would have went. But you know me, my issue is people. Like I'm like, and we done talked about this. Like I'm like people. Like oh, I don't want to people too much. So that'd be kind of my issue. Is like okay, do I want to be around these? I'm gonna tell you what happened to me when I was younger. When I was like in the ninth grade, man, my homeboy had some monster truck tickets. And
Yeah, I love it.
being from Atlanta, man, and being from especially old Atlanta, I didn't have to be exposed to that many white people like that. You know, I mean, you go to a monster truck event in the middle of the
Yeah.
city,
Oh, yeah.
and it's drunk white people
Oh,
everywhere.
I've been. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
And
Yeah.
bro, and they rednecks in the like they
Yeah.
drive, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm at the event and we
Big time.
leaving, and you could tell folks ain't trying to be racist towards you, but they probably want to be a little bit, but they
They can't
trying to
help
keep
it. Yeah,
you
yeah, you can
know what
see
I'm
it
saying? Like,
simmering kind of right under the surface there.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, man, what? Because you know, this dude drunk and his family with him, like, come on, Jeff, come on. And you know, I'm in the ninth grade. I ain't stupid. You know what I mean? I was just like, man, all these drunk white people, bro. Let's get up out of here. Like,
I
it
hear
felt,
you.
oh, it felt like
Honestly
going to,
speaking, though, honestly speaking, I I feel you on that. I honestly feel like they're so joyous on those days that
bro. They was fun. They were
they
fun, but you just
yes,
got
I
those.
can't even front. I've gone to monster truck uh shows which if you haven't gone, if you ever decide to go, take some kind of noise canceling joints or something like that. It is super loud. If you take your
Yeah,
kids, it is like amazingly loud. I'm like understating how loud it is.
no,
It's
it
like
is
really
that
loud.
loud. It is
But
that loud.
um
Might be louder.
those and yeah, and and motocross, those, where they're doing like the dirt bikes and they're jumping the,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever, those two, man, the
They fine,
energy
bro.
in there is incredible. I took Preston when he was younger, a couple times we went, and we had a good time. I mean, as long as you got those, because he was real sensitive at that time, but he
Yeah,
still had a really good time. Because he had been kind of getting into it and seeing the shows kind of on YouTube. Kids love Wills at when they're really young, and
man, what?
to see
Especially
like
look,
Gravedigger and some of those other ones up close, he was just like, whoa, but then they come in so loud. But me
wow,
too.
bro.
People, same thing. So, I mean, naturally, we didn't eat anything. I'm real weird about that, especially in light of, I mean, take that to what's going on right now, which is kind of touching everybody's grocery stores right now. You heard about this?
bro. Look, let me tell you something. You talking about Cyclospora?
Yeah, yeah,
Cyclospora?
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, it
I,
doesn't
look,
sound like it'll have you all yeah, it doesn't it
you know,
sounds kinda
well,
fun, like it
let me
could be
tell
a
you
fun
something.
Six Flags ride or something.
Let me tell you, when you got something that says explosive diarrhea, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Look, this is the thing. Like, so I was thinking, like, what are vegetarians doing right now? Like, how are vegetarians and vegans getting by right now? Because
That's
it,
a
boy, they got all the leafy greens on lock, bro. I said, ooh, Emily, you never with broccoli and cauliflower. Like, what you gonna
and they're like,
eat, boy?
"Hey, I like broccoli and cauliflower." But hey, any of that
Nigga,
stuff,
you
all
finna
that
be eating
stuff, man, it's scary too because when you think about it, if you're trying to do things right, then you know you have more than a few uh kinds of fresh produce in your house. So
facts,
now you
facts.
kind of start looking at everything with those COVID eyes. Remember when people in those early days you were,
Wiping
you know,
down everything
everything
and
that came past
uh,
that threshold was getting the
mhm.
treatment, you know what I mean? And so it kind of puts you back in that mode again, especially knowing that the same numbskull is in charge now that was in charge then,
Right, bruh, but look,
and that it's more widespread because the numbskulls are in charge,
man,
doesn't
they don't
inspire a
know
lot of
that.
confidence.
Most of these folks don't know that, man. Well, you know what? I've always been of the I don't know, belief that most people that are vegetarians are probably decently smart people because,
Well, yeah, I
yeah.
wasn't
I
saying
don't know if
about
that's a
I
I don't know
wasn't
how
talking about
people would take that.
vegetarians.
I'm not a vegetarian, but I mean I do feel that way. I do whenever you see a person that's a vegetarian, they usually athlete, they educated as hell.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
the
for
vegans are
sure.
the same
Yeah.
way. I'm like, damn, this person's smart. They read a lot of books. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
Like, but they ain't catch this shit coming. Well,
Well, the
they ain't see
vegetarians
this
aren't in
one.
charge of this.
Oh my gosh, but I this is something that I do believe this has something to do with the USDA, bro. And that's just it's crazy, bro. It's
Uh-huh.
obvious, dog. Like, and I ain't trying to get you on your pinwheel because I know you'll start turning the moving and start moving in your head, boy. But I tell my friends, go watch the episode of Quiet Loud because he do get into it on it. He does talk about it. But no, bro,
I do actually.
I was sitting there talking about it, bro, and I was like, I was sitting here listening to it because we were going headed to the grocery store, and I was we're trying to figure out what we're gonna cook for dinner, and Miles was like, "Well, we can't have cilantro, no parsley, nope, not spinach, not collard green." I'm like, "Yo, like, what's going on, dog? You can't name all the vegetables, and then
Just makes you nervous.
you get into peas and snow, you get into snow peas, and I said, well, damn." They kill. Hey, look, vegetarians finna be eating mushrooms, cauliflower, and
No,
boy,
hey,
they ain't got
hey,
nothing.
they're gonna be like, In these trying times, we're gonna be eating meat, but it's gonna be like a very limited time.
Motherfucker
So
be eating.
coming to a Burger King near you, me. Like I'm
Look,
going to go get a burger
you better not get
because
one
we
of them
can't
plant
trust the
based.
vegetables right now.
And see, they still got to make plant based meat. Like, so it's like, is this plant based meat made out of cyclospora meat? Like, what's going on?
Cyclos
Am I gonna have
Cyclospora
the
meat. Sounds
explosive
gross.
boo guts? Because when I think
Uh,
explosive, like, bro, think about it, bro. And I know you don't like to talk about that shit, but when I think about like explosive boo guts, what that tells me is like you on a train somewhere and you gotta go now.
right.
Like you can't get home in
Yeah.
time enough. Ain't no making it
No.
home.
No.
Like I'm thinking like your
Yeah.
stomach hurts, you sneeze, and you oh
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Have you ever had that before?
hell
Or do
no.
you know anyone that did?
I do,
I've
bro.
had the feeling where I thought I might not make it, but I've always made
Nah, I'm gonna tell you. So
it.
we got a friend, and I will not say his name because I won't do him like this.
We
Bro,
have a
he was
friend?
yeah, he was at work.
Okay.
He was at work. He was in the band and everything, bro. He was hey,
Okay.
he was at work and he called me on my phone. He's like, bro. You don't guess what just happened, bro. I'm like, what? He's like, bro, I gotta go home. I'm like, what you going home for? He say, I went to the bathroom to piss. I'm standing there pissing, and all of a sudden I had to shit, and then it was just like, I was like, what? He said, well, this was all down my leg, all on my pants. I said,
Oh
what? How did you
no.
get home? He was like, bro, he said, I that bathroom cleaning my pants up, man. He said, lucky ain't nobody come in there, and then I wrap my jacket around my thing, told him I had to go home. He said, I went straight to the door, went
I
straight
mean,
home.
he went out bare legged?
No, he had on pants, bro. He put on them
Oh,
pants.
he
He just
just wrapped it.
yeah, he had done like rinsed them off good enough so that the
Oh
smell
my
won't follow him.
god. Yeah,
Like,
wow,
bro.
that's terrible.
But that's what I
That's
think of
awful.
when I think of Cyclospora. Like, I'm like, yo, it's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah. So
bruh,
do you
I'm
know anybody that's gotten that?
no, I don't know
Because I
anybody
know
that's
cases are, there's some cases where y'all are, some cases where I am as well.
well, it
Uh,
just hit California, and that's what I'm confused about. I'm like, well, how's it getting across the US? Like, you can
well, it's on the
most
produce.
times
It's getting
well, that's
sent.
the thing though. Most times when vegetables are fresh vegetables, you're getting them from local, like you. So our like lettuce and stuff will come from here, like Florida and
Well,
stuff
sure,
like that.
but yeah, they're still
But
getting, they're still,
you're
that's
right.
basically what trade is. They're buying and selling from
I
other places too.
I
So
don't not agree
we'll
with you
have
there.
local, but you also have like certain fruits that aren't in season during that
Exactly.
year. That'll be the stuff that they're kind of importing in. So,
But the
it'll
question
still be a
is,
chance that you could buy something, even if you're trying your best to do local only. If you're buying unseasonable items, there is a good chance that,
you're
you
getting it.
know,
Yeah,
you're
agreed.
gonna get something from someplace else. So hopefully they're tracking it all down and, uh, they can get it all worked out before. I mean, like I said, it's in the county where I am, um, and this county has more cases, the largest amount of cases in the state, which makes the most sense, is where the most people live. I mean, I've seen
For
that
real, bro.
similar is kind of happening in y'all's area. So, um,
No.
now we don't have as many cases as some other states, Michigan and whatever else, where their cases are up in the thousands. But you know what? Some people not going to the hospital. So, I mean, you only know about it when it gets reported. You know about that
But the thing is though,
working at
bro,
the hospital.
you can have this shit for 2 to 4 weeks when it's treated. You know how crazy it is to think that you're gonna be bubble gutting and like for 2 to 4 weeks, bro. Like you better get your liquids in you because you're gonna be dehydrated real fast, bro. You better get your liquids. That is
You
so
spent
man.
you spent a lot of time thinking about this, huh?
Oh man, that's so okay. So this week we had a car issue and I actually had to ride the train to work. So I had
Uh-huh.
hour and a half each way to think about like stuff I normally wouldn't think about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to talk to people
Yeah,
on the
you had a
train.
train ride. Yeah. You able to get
Bro,
a seat?
I just being honest, I haven't really had to ride public transportation for real, since I was probably about 15. I've
Mhm.
always had a car or 2 or 3.
Mhm. Mhm.
Always had something to ride, so that's been interesting, bro, for to say the least, but at the same time, bro, it gave me a lot of time to think and look at weird people getting on and off the train, and, I tell you what's crazy, like, how are people skinny? How are people fat and walk and ride the bus every day? I don't get it. I don't know how.
Different reasons, man. I don't
Right.
know.
Well, no, I don't, cause see, now you make me feel bad. Different reasons mean like you thinking like, oh, they got a thyroid issue.
No,
No,
I wasn't thinking thyroid at all.
it
I was
felt
just
like
thinking
that. It felt
mostly,
like,
you can have somebody who looks to be thin, that kind of skinny fat look, where they look to be thin kind of genetically, but they may not be in any better shape than somebody who looks to be overweight.
you know, bro, you know how many people in America got
You
diabetes
seen
that
it.
are
There's a
skinnier
lot
than
of
you?
flabby, thin looking people out there.
That's a very true statement that you make. I mean, bro, they still body fat in the mud. They got all body fat, and they your size, bro. This is
Right.
crazy.
Oh, I've seen. I was just be like, how you get away with that?
For real, bro.
You can't be
Like, you don't see
wrinkly
the,
at our
skinny
size. You
dude
can't
take his
be
shirt off?
flabby at our
Like,
size. How's that?
but, bruh, I
Mm-mm.
we got another friend, I won't talk about him, though, I love him. Um, but I remember when we was in high school, he took his shirt off. I was like, "How you got 2 backs, nigga? Like, what what is this? Bro, have you done any push-ups? What's wrong with your
But see,
arm?"
precisely. I mean, walking is good for your, your cardiovascular and all that, but it might not do enough to chop down all of the, because it could also be a numbers game. Whatever calories you burn with all that walking, they could eat them back in a meal or two. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro, I tell
it
you what,
depends on
though,
people's habits and everything else. Maybe a
fuck all
thyroid or two.
fuck all that. But I will say I enjoy riding the train a little bit because you don't realize just how it's stressful as hell, like having to drive and sit in traffic for hours.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like
I mean, to me, riding the train was really novel. We only really did it back home when we were going downtown for something. You know what I'm saying?
Walters, the trip
And
to
so,
Walters Fair Point.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You park and ride.
That's exactly how we used
Which
to
is
do.
something I think we desperately need up here. That would make stuff real. I would do it if it was, feasible for my trip.
Well,
Um,
you know what? From what I see and looking at how y'all grow, if y'all keep growing like this and the city decides that it wants to keep that pace up, y'all gonna have to get a transit system at some point.
oh man.
Y'all got the space to
We
do it,
coming up on the 10-year period of it supposedly having been done. We haven't even done the rapid bus train. Don't get me started.
but it's gotta come though, cause y'all getting that kind of big. Y'all,
Yeah,
they need
yeah.
to be able to run a train from at least the airport.
You don't rephrase that.
Huh? You said
Nothing.
what?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This man said I need to pause. Pause.
Well, I just said I said rephrase. I don't believe in saying pause. You should be able to say whatever you want. I just feel like we're doing uh bits of content that get clipped, and
And
is
you
that
need
a
to be,
phrase you want to be clipped saying in the right spot?
hey, bro, they need to run a train. I'm gonna say it like that. All the way to the airport. Maybe Durham. You know what I'm saying? Like
Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna run the train?
they.
Okay.
whoever
It's
whoever
gonna
they
be
is.
you and who else is gonna do it?
I'm not gonna be there helping run the train, sir. I personally don't like going coming behind nobody. I'm not that type of, you know, I'm a little too selfish. Okay, this
All right. So,
oh
all
look,
right.
look, back to the train station there. But so I'm on the train and bro, I since I haven't been around this many people in public on a regular, bro, everybody looks down at their phones. The whole world is literally
Oh
in their
yeah,
own world while you ride.
yeah.
And this dude just laughing like a and I'm just like, what this nigga laughing so hard for? I look over and he's
Mm,
watching Rick and Morty.
yeah.
Bro, ain't shit,
Nice.
bro. That shit ain't funny. Rick and Morty
What?
is not funny, bro.
You don't
Like,
like Rick and Morty?
bro, I don't watch. So
I need
I'm
to write
kind
this
of
down just as something that I now know about you. You ever seen one of those choose your own story? Like when the person finds out something's like this moment can't be undone. Like this, you know what I'm saying? This
okay, okay,
changes the nature of your relationship.
bro.
Doesn't
Okay,
like
so
Rick and Morty. What in
facts.
the world?
No,
So
so let's
let me
get
ask you this: do you
uh,
not? What is it you don't like about it? I know you probably about to make a point, but I'm just curious.
bro, bro. Look, I, I'm starting to think I just don't like a lot of the stuff that people think funny. For the most part, I think I don't. You know, I don't find it
Is it
funny.
because is it contrarianism? Like, do you not like it because you just are not a bandwagoner and other people talking about it, so you don't like it?
I would say that about Game of Thrones. Maybe I've never seen that shit.
Okay. Oh wow. So you never seen Game of Thrones either.
No, no, never
Now
seen
here's
Game.
what I'll say. I won't get into. I still want to know about Rick and Morty. I'm trying to change the subject, but Game of Thrones, honestly, I didn't watch until it was over as well. I had a friend at the last job I was at, he had a kid that was there. We used to talk all the time. Um and he was constantly talking about it and I was like, "Man, it's too far gone. Like I'm not going to jump on now." You know what I mean? Like it's almost toward the
Man,
thing. So it went off and then it was off for a couple years and then COVID hit and we watched it and we watched every episode. Uh, and it was worth it. It was worth it. I'm not gonna ruin anything for you because it gets kind of controversial in the last season, but
You know what? I'll say
you
this.
know,
If you suggest a show that I don't like, that told myself I don't like, I might watch it because you went and watched Three Body Problem. And I appreciate you
uh-huh.
for that because I think that Three Body
Yeah.
I told because
See,
somebody else was like, I
I
couldn't
do
get
mine.
into it.
I do mine. When I say I'm gonna do it, man, I go and I do it for real. Some people be like, "Yeah, I'll watch it," and it'd be like 3 months later, you talk to them like, "Oh yeah, I didn't get to it." If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
But you know
Even
what
if
though? I
even if
wouldn't
I
want
tried again and it just didn't work, I would have been like, "Man,
but look, this
I
one I meant
I
though.
tried."
Okay, so look, if you had to get rid of one, you had The Simpsons, you had Family Guy, you had Rick and
Okay,
Morty, and South Park. What you getting rid of?
South Park. You said Simpsons, Family Guy, Rick and Morty,
And
and
South
Family
Park, what you getting
and
rid of?
South Park. Yeah, South Park. And I like South Park. But
Well, what makes it any different than Rick and Morty that makes you would get rid of South Park? Because they both seem
Rick and Morty has a sci-fi nature to it, which I love. Every episode is this kind of bottled like sci-fi adventure. Not to mention, so look at the characters. Did
this
you watch
crazy ass scientist with this
what
weird ass little boy.
exactly. So did case in point, did you watch Back to the Future?
Yeah, I got you. I see where
Did
you're
you
going
like
with
it?
this. Oh, I did like Back to the Future.
Okay, a crazy
But
doctor
it
and this kid, they actually are the basis for Rick and Morty.
but I ain't say
And
Back to
so
the Future was my favorite movie though. I ain't watched
I
this
didn't
since
say you had to, but you enjoyed it, thereby
Yeah,
you
I did.
like
I
the
enjoyed it.
concept. It can be crude, but I think every episode has its own thing. Like they're not really tethered to, they have an arc, but each episode is going in its own direction.
I mean, but if
And
I'm
they're so
being
good.
real though,
Sometimes they get really meta too.
but if
And
I'm being
so
real though,
I enjoy it.
I'm not even I'm not even a Simpsons fan. Like I don't know I don't know how Simpsons done lasted 35 years. It's been on the air way too long, bro.
I
Y'all
mean,
crazy.
I don't know about y'all, but does it seem like he's trying to end this podcast? I mean, I don't know. I don't
Now, every Simpsons quote and episode, bro. I'm not a fan of the Simpsons like that, bro. Like,
up to a point for sure. There was a point there where I wasn't watching as much, and it was when we were in college. There's a block there where I wasn't getting a chance to watch because we were at practice or we had a game or we would be away or something like that. So I didn't actually get a chance to
bro,
see
I'm
it,
not a
and so there's
fan, bro.
episodes that I have missed. But since they got on Disney Plus and every Simpsons ever on FX when people were still doing cable when I was still doing cable, back in the day when they were doing every Simpsons ever, and then when they did Disney Plus and put them all
No,
on there, yeah, I've had a chance to pretty much. I think I'm caught up on everything except for the last 2 seasons, like the current one and the one that was on last year.
bro,
But
that is the most overcarried show, overhyped show.
it's still relevant.
It's relevant because they keep making shit to make it relevant. They actually keep. Now, one thing I say
That's
about
what
this,
you do. But the core
they always keep
formula
a
of the
current
show is the
event.
same.
They keep a current event in place for a reason, bro. But and I tell you, one of the most creative things is the fact they change the characters around on every intro. Like, damn, they never do the same intro twice. I find that dope. But
See, real fans
everything
call
else,
that
I'm
the
like, yo,
couch gag.
how many times we gonna choke Bart out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga been choked
He
out
doesn't
so
do it as
many
much
times.
anymore.
Huh?
He doesn't do it as much anymore. See, the character is arcing, they don't do it as much anymore. But I mean,
Bro, I
heck,
think
there
it's
are
still
things that I don't like about it. Things that have changed that I'm not super on board with. We don't even watch it on the day it comes on or the week or month or whatever. Like I said, we're watching it kind of on Disney Plus now after they've already aired. So,
so you watch it whenever you want to at this point, pretty much. It's kind
I
of like.
mean, that's how I watch everything. I don't watch anything on the day and time it comes on. I
But
mean,
I
what are we
tell you
doing
what
that
I
for?
do like.
There's no
I tell
need
you,
to. With the minute they said when that DVR thing hit, my
that
life
shit was over.
watching TV was over. When I could say, "Oh, I can watch that later," I was done.
You
Because
know,
when you
that's a
get
good
pockets
point.
of time and you can really, you
That's a good
know,
point.
get
I
up
think
in there,
DVR might have
so
been the
good.
first thing that messed up the whole concept of, the family sitting home watching the show at 7:30. That
Yeah.
shit messed
Oh,
that
for
whole
sure.
concept up.
Absolutely.
Remember, we was kids, bro, TGI Friday came on, but everybody was locked in. We was all sitting down
I
watching that.
used to, man. Let me tell you something. And then, say for instance, my mom might have had to work a random Saturday or something when we were kids, and we ended up at my grandma's house the night before, which I love being at my grandma's house. Don't let nobody tell you different, not even me. But if we, when we were at my grandma's house on a Friday, we were at church because we had a youth
Yeah.
program on Friday night. So I mean, I'm like itching at the end of this place, like Grandma Urkel, like come
That's
on,
it.
let's get out of
You
here.
get whoopings
You know
about
what
stuff
I'm
like
saying?
that, boy. You get whoopings
Man,
about
and she
that.
want to talk to everybody and stuff, and I'm like, this was youth night. Let the youth are ready to go.
Oh,
And
man, all of them be ready to get out of there. Y'all church tortured y'all on Friday night.
man, they know you're ready. They know you're trying to
Oh,
get out of there too, boy.
the
Adults used to be
preacher even
moving
make mention
so
of it. The
slow.
kids trying to get home to TGI Friday to go see
Tell me the
Urkel.
doors of the church are open one more time.
For real. You
See what
better.
I did. I even know what that means. For the
You
longest
said
time, I was just like, "What are we talking about?
the
Were they
doors of
not
the church.
open? Was I stuck in here?
You
Could I
know
not
what?
leave?"
In my head, because most churches got the two swinging doors at the back, very back of the church. If you
Mhm,
go to an
mhm,
old school church, and in my head, when
mhm.
you say the doors of the church is open, like the ushers are really supposed to open up the doors of the church when I was a kid. They
Okay.
never
Now
did
see,
that.
that would have
They
been
never.
yeah.
That was the one time you couldn't just come through the doors at the church. Like they was nope. Wait till they finish with this part. I'm like, ain't that's when
Right.
the door is supposed to be open? Though? I remember thinking that.
That's stuff they don't explain to you, like, "Oh, he'll figure it out."
They'll
You
figure
know
out
what I
when they
mean?
get
Now,
there.
nobody ever concrete told me what that meant when they said that. But you
Oh,
never
bro.
really think to ask either. You just kinda like, "Were they not open?" I just went to
Yeah,
the bathroom like 10 minutes ago. I walked out that door.
I'm telling you.
But,
And then
yeah.
if nobody come up and join, the same person came up every week to pray about a issue that they ain't fixed yet. Like, this person is a drunk. They're gonna be a drunk for a long time.
They're
God
trying to
knows when
see if they're gonna pass it around one more time, pass the plate around one more time for him. Did
man
y'all do that?
trying to get it together, boy. Nah, we ain't passing it, man. My church wasn't that big. We went passing around too many times now. We passed that bitch around to get the bills
No,
paid.
it would be every once in a while, there would be somebody that had like a special need where they actually brought them down to the uh front there
Man,
and
my mama used to do that.
they would tell whatever story it was, and then, the people would do another offering or something.
Bro, I remember doing that and I remember we went to I forget what apartments they was, bro. I mean, they was the hood, bro. And my mama got the church bought this lady. She came up there and talked. The church bought this lady like probably $500 worth of groceries back then, bro. Like we was bringing in so many bags, man. Man, that lady grandmama called us. Y'all need to come get this. She just a hustler. She can do it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like really told on this
Wait,
lady.
you
This
say
lady
your
still
grandma?
no, the lady grandmama,
Oh.
like just scammer. Like this back in the day, bro. This might be like 96, bro. I remember going in her because I was about the sixth, seventh grade. I remember
uh
taking out the groceries in that lady house, bro. House wasn't dirty. It was just in the hood, bro. And I mean, like, this ain't Mechanicsville hood. This is like um old like ooh, boy, like old, not even old Four Seasons, because Four Seasons this is worse than Four Seasons. This might have been like Born Home back right before it closed down type bad. Like
okay.
it was pretty rough, bro.
Yeah.
It was pretty rough.
Whoa.
I remember going like, damn, like oh, we gotta get from over here. Like we gotta hurry up.
Yeah. Oh,
From
you had
Weed
that
League,
feeling where you just you can't stop swiveling your head, you know what I
bruh.
mean? Trying not to look obvious, but you're like, "All right,
But we got
let's
to
get
get
to
from
the car.
let's get to the car. But
Let's
no,
get to
back
the
to these
car."
shows though. Back to these
Yeah.
shows because I'm not done with this.
So yeah, so you had Rick and Morty. I haven't given one yet.
Okay,
So
what
you
show
said
that you don't like?
Simpsons you don't actually like, and Rick and Morty, which confound me. I was gonna say my first one is one that you hear about a lot. It has a bunch of spin-offs. Each makes less sense than the next to me, just based off the show's premise. It's The Walking Dead. Like, how
Yeah,
how
that
how are
shit
you
there.
having, how do you have like four different shows about the same thing? It makes no sense to me. I don't like zombie shows or movies or anything like that just because it seems to me. I think I might have talked about that here. Like that's like the one sci-fi thing I feel like could actually happen. It's the easiest thing I think that could actually
Bro,
happen.
with the way they experiment around here, but I don't even like to play about zombies, bro. Zombies and ghosts, I don't like to with. Matter of fact, matter of fact, matter of fact, that's the reason I feel like I work with a dude that
Ghosts.
loved Walking Dead because I think they filmed that in here. I think they filmed
Yeah,
that
that
here,
sounds right. At
like
least
towards
one of
Praise
the
and
many
Fellowship.
Walking Dead iterations. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Like so, and there used to be a dude that worked with me who had a patch on his eye, and he loved Walking Dead,
he
bro.
needed it, or
Yeah, he really needed it. He really needed the patch on his eye. And so I'm like, you would be a Walking Dead fan. Like, you look like you're a Walking Dead fan. Like, and I don't want to say that
hey,
because of the
hold
patch.
on a second. We'll block this. My battery is about to die.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
It does.
Like
See,
the fact that you let your phone, you knowing that you was about to record and you knew your computer was gonna die on you is crazy work, bro.
I thought it was
Using,
plugged in, but it's my mic. I
I know what you
wasn't
was
thinking.
doing. I know what you was doing. You was in there watching the news and typing like you do. Your old
Yeah, it
ass.
was.
Yeah,
I,
that's your favorite show right there, the
I was
news, boy.
working.
You like the news like an old person, boy. I ain't like, ooh, that boy love the news, boy. I call you, Dad, what you
Things are
got going on? You
happening.
get in the background, you hear in the background, and today, over on the west side of Raleigh, three people were like this nigga here, boy.
You know,
Oh no.
you know what was funny is as that's true. That is like super true. I don't really. I thought everybody did that, and for the longest time,
Hmm.
I kind of just came up doing that, I think, the and I know it's not a direct correlation. I'm not saying you can't do both because I know a lot of people who are into news and politics that are like diehard sports fans. So I'm not saying that the two are, but it was like for me, it was almost like a trade off. The least amount I watched sports, I was filling it with,
News.
not just watching news, but like learning more about it, like researching, not just watching TV, but kind of reading articles and reading books about it and everything else. Like I was kind of getting a little bit more immersed in it. Um, and I don't know, it just kinda took up more time, so, I mean, it's kinda like, I don't feel like I'm doing something out of the ordinary, I'm just kinda like, "Oh, what's going on right now? What are they
You
talking
know
about
what?
today? What"
But you're not a sports guy at
"what's
this
happening
point,
in
and so
Africa?" or something like that, yeah.
it feel like you just switched from sports to that. Because for a long time, if you came into a house that I lived in, ESPN would be playing like all day. Like on one of my TVs somewhere, there's a sports show just kind of playing. Matter
Yeah,
of
my
fact,
dad and my brother both were watching highlights all the time, yeah.
yeah, but I don't do that no more. Like I ain't. But me at this point, bro, I don't do none of that, man. I will say I like that though, because I have a craving to want to watch something, to like learn something. So I'm guessing you use that as your way to curve your craving and you learn. You're learning about different world things that's going on. But
Oh,
I
that's
never thought
wow.
about that. Hmm.
Makes me sound very, stately.
Hmm. Astute. You're astute. You're astute. I like that.
Yeah, okay.
Man.
I
But
can be
no.
astute as long as it ain't stupid. Yeah, so Walking Dead
I was
Walking
just
Dead
about to
was
get back
one
into
that I
that.
just could not get into. I mean, and I remember I went to the movies to see zombie movies like Dawn of the Dead and stuff like that. And I think that was the first one where the zombies started running. Cuz I remember being really surprised. I remember zombies used to be like
Yeah, bruh.
and then on
Yeah,
Dawn of the Dead, they looked up and was like, ah, they were chasing them through like an
bro.
mall or
I'm gonna
something like
tell
this.
you.
You don't remember this? Did you not see that?
Yes, yes, I remember Dawn of the Dead. I'm gonna tell you what got me though. Have you ever
Yeah,
watched World War Z?
with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I think I just
Hey,
watched
bro.
it like last year.
Bro, that's the most insane zombie movie I've
It
ever
was, man,
seen,
they were
bro.
like climbing
Shit.
all over each
What?
other.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
it
like, "Oh,
was.
they for real." They
They
just
were
turned
like
into a
ants.
whole mountain. Yeah, bro, that shit was
Yeah,
different. I was
yeah,
like, "Yo,
yeah.
uh-uh." And that's
That was
another
kind of
thing.
entertaining. I won't front.
It was a good movie, but I was like,
Yeah,
"Dude, I don't wanna be in a situation like that nowhere, bro."
yeah.
Like, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
So
Not me.
so I couldn't do it for a TV show, and I think people were, they were getting all into the character stories and stuff too, I guess. I mean, that just is not. I don't know. I guess I just wasn't into it, man. I wasn't into
Bro,
it.
but
I
we
don't know.
dealing with that now, bro, like this polygamous bro. Like, everybody talking about the polygamous on Netflix. Bro, and now
What's the
I
name
wanna
of that
support
show?
because it's called Polygamous, The
I
Polygamous.
don't do. Oh, is it? Wow, they just go. They don't even get clever with it anymore.
Bro, and then you hear
Wow.
about the actual, like, the and grittiness of the show, bro, like, black people be attracted to some of the most ratchet sometimes, bro, like and I'm like, "Ah, I wanna be a part of the culture, but not this part. Ugh, get away from this." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, the polygamous is actually African based,
Are
like,
there?
so
I
they're
was just
like
about
in
to say, are these black
Nigeria or some
folks, but they
yeah,
African.
it's like they like in Nigeria or some like that, like, I don't know,
Wow.
Ghana or something like that, but
What
it's
channel or whatever? What does this
it's
come on?
on Netflix, it's on the Netflix platform.
Oh wow.
And so,
I
like,
I don't know. I
Maja,
think
I
I tune
walked in
stuff
the
like that out.
room.
Maybe that just doesn't. It's not on my For You page or whatever.
Bro,
For You
everybody
page.
kept telling me, "Man, you need to watch that, you need to watch that." So I walked in the room, Maja was watching it, she was sitting there watching, I was just like, "Yeah, I ain't standing here for this shit. I'm going back downstairs. I'm gonna go watch TV downstairs. I'm not doing it, bro. Like, I'm not with
I was
listening
about to
to a
say
whole bunch of drama."
it's
Like,
definitely not something you should be sitting and watching. You being made some comment or something. Next thing you know,
bro,
you'll be
bro,
living
Imma
with
get
me.
but what I get in trouble because 'cause I'm like, "We need to do it," you know?
You a
But
fool.
no,
Uh,
this was
oh,
this was
okay, go.
but this was crazy though. I ended up getting a synopsis of the whole show. Bro, the show is crazy, bro. I'm like, "Why would you wanna watch that, man? This is
What do you
insane."
mean?
But so, ultimately, it's this dude who's dating who he married, but he's like all these women, you know what I'm saying? He's pretty wealthy. And from what I get in it, from what I get from it, um, he ended up getting AIDS. And the woman that loved him was taking care of him. And the woman that well, woman that was married to him, he still stayed in the house with her. She was
Boy,
she bro, he had AIDS, bro. And she knew he cheated on them, right, all the time. So when he got AIDS and he got to the point where he was on his sick bed, she be in the other room getting the out of her. She be getting her back broke. And so when he was on his deathbed and
Meat's gonna be working in here today.
right before he died, this towards the end of the movie, the show now. I ain't watched the show. This is what I'm hearing. But right before he died, he tell his lady that the wife, he was like, "Look, I'm sorry for all the stuff I did to you. I know I cheated on you. I know I was blah 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 blah." She tells him, "Hey, you remember Angela or whatever the lady name is? Her name was really Angela. You remember Angela?" And he was like, "Yeah, I remember." She was like, "Yeah, I knew her. That's the one who gave you AIDS. I introduced you to her. I told her to give you AIDS because you was cheating on me so much." And then he dies. And then it's like another little part where I'm like, bro, this shit is the messy is why would we want to be a part of something this messy, bro? Like, I don't
This
want
is
to,
on Netflix.
yeah, bro. Like,
Is this scripted or is this a reality show?
no, it's scripted. It's scripted. It's a show. But I'm
Ugh,
like, bro, the amount of creative messy that you could be, boy, they're up here with it, bro.
that's too much,
But
man. The world is already. I don't need that. I don't need extra drama. There's
bro,
enough going on.
I can't even do the powers.
Maybe I watch the real news. You said Power?
I can't do power raising Cain. I can't do none of that shit. I'm like,
See,
man, look,
I don't even factor to think about shows like that. I don't watch any of that stuff. Those the snowfalls or whatever. You know what I was gonna say? I don't watch my next one up. I
what
was gonna say, I didn't watch Breaking Bad. Now, that was one of those ones that everybody went on and on about. I think Kelly even watched it, and she
Breaking
liked it.
Bad. I've
I
seen.
think she made it to the end. I never watched.
Okay, so I've seen some of Breaking Bad because
Okay,
Yeah, like Maja watched some of it. It wasn't bad, but again, another show that I walked away from, like, "Alright, I'm good." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not, bro. I'm not with the medical dramas like you're not, unless it's like House. House was good as fuck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Was Breaking Bad like a medical drama?
No,
I
no,
didn't
no,
watch it for
Breaking
real.
Bad wasn't make a medical drama. Bro, I
You
don't even
jumping
remember
around.
what
You
I don't even remember what Breaking Bad is about.
wasn't this the one where the dude it was Bryan Cranston is hell I know more
Yeah,
than you. I didn't
look,
even watch it. Dude
look,
was named
I gotta
Walter
tell you,
White and he was like making crystal meth or something. White
I
dude
wanna
making crystal
say
meth.
Breaking Bad.
Wow.
Yeah, I watched like 3 episodes of this, bro. That was about all I could do, bro. I
I
didn't
probably I probably watched about that. Yeah. It just didn't take for me. I don't know. I people
It's
said they
because of
really liked
him.
it.
It's because of him. The
Why? What
main
do you
the
mean?
main character dude, like, you don't
They
imagine him
watched it
being
because of him
yeah.
or they didn't watch it
No,
because of him?
it didn't you didn't watch it because of him, bro. He didn't fit what you wanted him to be as a character. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's weirdly
I
awkward.
guess, you know.
Like,
I
bro,
guess.
but that's how I felt about that, man. Imma tell you something that stayed on too long that I liked at first.
What?
What's your show, bro? Me and you used to watch that shit in, college, The Two Brothers, um, it was
Supernatural.
Supernatural, bro. They carried
Boy,
that a
go
little too long,
ahead.
bro.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Too long. I can probably
But they
roll
went
with
a
you
little
on
too
that.
long with Supernatural, bro. It
Yeah,
was good. It was
yeah.
good when it was good. But it was like, bro, after the young lad, man, it's time to end this shit. We can't keep having
That
seasons.
was like the
The
third
middle,
season, third and fourth season.
but they rolled that shit, bro. They rolled
But
that
yeah,
little,
they were on for 15 seasons. So
bro.
I think that they could have gone 10 or 12 and because they had 10 or 12 strong seasons, but there's two or three in between the seasons there where I was like, oh, they didn't need this one, but they didn't need that one. This
But when you
season
get to
could
that
go.
point where they don't
But
need
on
it,
the whole, the seasons were good. I like it too because just like Rick and Morty, I think shows like that are their best when you can enjoy the formula of the show and the genre of the show for what it is. You come in and see it like Supernatural had like cinematic, like horror type shows, like fit into a 1 hour drama. And then they would be really good. Sometimes you get a good off the arc one that was funny, or I mean, they had a Scooby Doo episode, bro.
man,
Like,
I let you get your monologue in. No. Mm-mm.
but it
I let you get your monologue in. No, bro.
it was
I
good.
give
But
you
I could agree with you that it was on a couple years too long. I will
I
let
felt
you
like that
have
about
that.
Charm. That you was a fan of Charm, bro. Like, no, bro.
Yeah, that one also went on a little too long. But I did
Bro,
watch. I
Charm,
saw
yeah.
that one through to the end as well. It didn't go 15 years. It was more like
Nah, Charm didn't
4
go
or 5.
nearly. Yeah, Charm didn't go like super, but
Yeah, it was like 4
Supernatural.
or
Bro,
5.
I remember watching TV and going one day and going like,
Why
oh,
you
this shit
taking aim
cool.
at shows I watched? What are we doing?
Well, I just know that you like them,
See?
and they shows that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? It ain't personal.
I mean,
You didn't
you
like
just
the
went on a whole
polygamy,
diatribe about some show called The Polygamous. You're not about to
bro.
come for me on shows that I
But I didn't
watch.
watch it, bro. I didn't. The point is that shit was trash, bro.
You
And
were
this was
engrossed
trash.
in it. You at least watched a couple episodes after you heard about it. I'm sure of
No,
it.
I did not. No, I did not, sir. I
You
found
remembered
out
it
that
enough.
I actually found out the synopsis from another podcast. I won't call their names, but they're a good podcast. But
Okay.
the dude ended up giving the synopsis, and I was like, "Yeah, he a messy dude. That's the reason I don't watch this show. I'm not watching that. No, I'm not watching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just
Yeah.
refused. You know, because you ever heard somebody say, "Well, you need to watch this," and you be like, nah,
Yeah. Yeah. No,
no.
there has been times, like I said, that's why I said when I say I'm gonna watch it, I actually do watch it. There's times where people tell me all the time, oh, you need to watch it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Or
Bro,
yeah,
Flex,
we'll see. No, I don't know. Now there's some shows that yeah, I won't just agree to watch it right off. But if I say yeah, I'll watch it. You know, I'll give it an honest watch and check it out. Now I tell you what, I won't watch after all this time.
what?
Any of the NCIS
I won't either, and I used to love those
so
shows.
did you? I don't think I've ever watched one of them. You
I
know,
didn't
I
like
think because they did
NCIS.
the first spinoff too soon. You know, what we don't need is another one of them. Just make good this one. You know,
That
and before
was
you
what,
know it,
NCIS
you got
Miami and everywhere. That was
right
New York,
everywhere.
Miami, and
Yeah,
Vegas,
and
and
then they get CSI, which essentially
that's
is
the
the
one I'm
same show that did the same thing. Now you got 8 CSIs as well.
bro,
Like,
and
come
the
on,
thing
man.
is,
I'm not
I like
interested. So I'm
CSI
lumping
that
those
was
two
like,
together. NCISSI.
bro, facts. This the same, bro. It's crazy because you supposed to have this one super smart detective dude that's just smart as all the episodes. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, cause I used to love CSI. That bitch used to come on. Who are you?
Oh,
Who?
is that
I used
is
to
that how
rock
that
this.
came on? I don't know that
Yeah,
that's the one. Is it?
the one from Vegas, maybe. I don't even remember.
Okay, so you weren't watching the original.
Bro, I was watching it I was watching it when I came home from school when we lived in the apartment together.
Okay, I don't know where the original one was based at.
I would go in the room and that's what I would do, watch CSI. And I want to say the original was
That's super old. That's an old man thing to do.
bro, that's but I
You
mean
could have told me you went in there and watched Walker, Texas Ranger. I would have had more respect for it. Wait, you didn't like Walker, Texas Ranger? Boy, go ahead.
nah, I loved Walker Texas. I ain't gonna even do you like that, bro. I was a
Okay.
Chuck Norris fan as a kid.
Come on, boy.
That's
I
just
was about to say
that was
Saturday
the
nights
same
when you
way
ain't had
my
nothing to do, wrestling wasn't on yet. When
man,
the
when I
eyes
was
of the
he walked
ranger are upon you.
Hey,
But I'll act.
I would watch that with like my mom or somebody sit on the couch, bro. That used to be the You know what I used to like as a kid though that most people didn't like,
What's that? We getting into stuff we like now. We supposed to be doing stuff we don't like. But go ahead.
but most people didn't like it though. Little House on the Prairie, bro. I
Okay.
picked with Little House on the Prairie. They got a new one coming out of that, and I'm just like, man, I ain't watching that shit. It's not the old one.
I might give that one a shot. See, it was that show had a quality about it that made me sad when it came on. Stuff like that and MASH and it's other
Yeah,
little. It was another
yeah.
show came on called Shining Time Station. It came on the local PBS.
Hold on, bro.
Just
Hold on. Don't you dare.
immediately brought
Don't
my
you
mood
dare. Shining
down
Time
to the
Station.
floor.
You didn't like Shining Time Station as a kid,
I
bro?
couldn't watch it. Every time the song came on, I got sad.
Bro, you mean to tell
Something
me
about
you
Aaron
didn't like
Neville's voice just makes me feel like the world is coming to an
Boy,
end.
I love Shining Time Station, bro. That's right up there with me with Mr. Rogers, bro. I used to watch them back to back, bro. Like Mr. Rogers, Shining Time Station used to come on, bro. That was how it was. Sesame
Know
Street.
this guy, man. What are we doing?
This dude, who is this guy, man? He don't even know who Thomas is. The Thomas? He didn't
I
like
know who
Tut?
that was. Thomas on Shining Time Station.
Yeah. All the
I don't think
engines
you're right.
were.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, bro. You
I
tripping,
think you're
bro.
confusing
What am I confusing with? Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Man, see now we got a quiet gap because now we both searching.
No, they quiet too because somebody is either saying it out loud or they're trying to look and see. It's what? Okay, you're right. He was on Shining Time Station. All right, I would have never known that because that was the saddest song, the saddest thing I've ever heard. I was rushing to the remote, and when you didn't have a remote to, I would just turn it any
You click it,
direction.
just click it, get it off of there. Click it to something else.
Wherever we going, but I click it all the
Yeah.
way to UPN.
But that was back when Channel 46 was a channel.
CBS,
CBS, yup,
pat,
yup.
pat, pat, pat. You have to tune that mug, bro.
For real, because you was on,
Damn.
when you were trying to get on Channel 8, you just used the little top knob. Clock, 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 clock.
Toot,
That'd
toot,
be
toot, toot.
Channel 8. That was PBS. You can watch
Heck
whatever
yeah.
you want to watch.
You remember
Man, what?
the channels? It was 2, 4, 11. I mean, 2, 5, 11, 17,
You
36,
missed 8.
46, and
You missed
69.
8. You missed 8. 8 was the channel
There was
2.
an 8. There wasn't an 8 back then.
That was PBS. PBS was Channel 8.
Oh, it sure was.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. See, you ain't old enough, bro. You ain't quite. You forgot. But that was back when MASH would come on, and you would get sad at MASH because you knew you had to go your ass to bed. Like that was it,
No,
bro.
it was the music from MASH as well. As soon as it started coming on, don't do it. Yeah, don't do it, man. No,
I
no,
don't
it's
wanna
devastating,
feel that.
devastating. Yeah, yeah.
It did
It
sound
just take
bad,
you
bro. Bro,
down, man. It's awful. It was so bad. Even
every
now, I
time
think
I
it
hear
would put
that,
me in a sad mood.
I think, like, only thing I hear after that is beep.
Oh, what you got? That's
Oh,
four
shit.
apiece. We got four
Oh,
apiece right now.
that's for a piece. Alright, I got, what's another one that I hate that everybody love, bro? I don't wanna say I hate it, but I don't wanna watch this all the time, and my lady love this bro. Everybody loves Raymond.
Wow. I
I'm
could
not
take it or leave it, but I watched it. I watched it, but I
man,
could take it or
them
leave it.
jokes be so
Everybody loves
goddamn
Raymond.
dry on that show, and my lady just be sitting there like this, just locked in. I'm like, "Man, no, no." Like, Imma tell you, bro, like, so I come home sometimes, bro, I go upstairs into the room, and she be like, "Why you won't come upstairs and chill with me?" I'm like, "You watch the same shit, like, in droves," like, and we've talked about this because 'cause she'll have her month of, Martin, and then her month of, Golden Girls, which I love Golden Girls, so when Golden Girls is on, I'm
Watched it
locked
last
in.
night.
Man, what? But when she get to Everybody Loves Raymond, I be like, "I don't feel like being up here for this shit. I'm
We
going out."
do it though. We do that too. I mean, but we do it at times. So, say for instance, like right now when we go to bed, what's on TV is Golden Girls. But before that, we're watching episodes of Arrow. Did you watch Arrow? Green Arrow?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
that went on too
we
long.
haven't watched that in a long while too. So we were
Me
watching that
neither.
right now. So we kind of do it in segments. We're not just kind of unless it's like a weekend day when we have time where she is not off on a meeting or I'm not having to do something. We can sit there for a big grouping of time. Like we watched pretty much all of that Spider Noir series, like pretty much all that one day.
Okay.
Uh, so
So
I love
question
to do stuff like that. When I get a good block of time where I don't have to do anything, it's like my favorite thing in the world. You think I want to be in the car traveling someplace? No. But go ahead.
Thanks, bro. Oh my gosh, I so love a
Not that I
day.
don't
We
want to
talking
travel to see my family. That's not what I meant. So, mama, if I could
No,
just beam
that's
myself
not the
there, I'd be
same
there right now.
thing. That's not the
Right
same
there.
thing, bro.
Yeah,
It
yeah. It's
sucks.
not that's
Yeah.
not what I meant. Let me back
Ah,
off that
my
statement
dad
just a
was
little
my
bit.
dad was upset at me last week because I was just like, dude, this is my birthday weekend. I'm not doing nothing. I'm bullshitting. And that's what I did. I went and seen Disclosure Day, which we discussed, which was an awesome movie, bro.
Didn't I say it? Didn't
Yeah.
I
You
say I
was like,
told you,
it's
man, it was
pretty good.
worth it, right?
Man, what? I think what's crazy about it is I felt emotional about aliens. Like, it was a different type of alien movie for sure. Like, it was like, damn, they
He
treat them like
definitely
that.
humanized them,
Bro,
right?
bro, what? He made
In
you
a way
feel like,
that you didn't expect going in.
no, I didn't know what to expect, bro. But it was like, damn, bro, like they really doing the aliens like that? No, they ain't did nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They ain't do
but I
nothing
will
but come
say,
and take the little girl from her home and
I'm telling you, it was so good. I wanted another 10 to 15 minutes. I'd say that much.
I will, man, for real. If it could have gone on for another 10 or 15 minutes, that would have been great. But I think it was good. I think that it's gonna catch on as time goes. I think once it hits digital, uh, because people just not going to movies like that for everything
No, they're
anymore.
not.
I think people are picking and choosing what things they're gonna go see with what little time and or money they have. You know what I'm saying?
Very
People are
true.
being choosy with it. So I think that it doesn't really speak to whether or not people thought it was a good movie. It was just whether or not this is the thing I'm going to the movies to see.
Right. It wasn't.
And I did, and I enjoyed it. I would actually go again to
I
see
was
it,
saying
but
the
I
same
know
thing.
because it didn't do so well that it's got a better chance of coming to me before
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 you
I
go
go
again,
see it
right?
again. Yeah, so that's good. One more. So did I get the last one right?
You get the last
Because you
one.
said everybody loves Raymond. So I'll go back to that era as well. And I will, I did, see, I can't do it because I did watch that one. So I can't
But
even
did
say
you
it.
like it? Did you like it?
I mean, some of it, but it was just a show. Like I could have taken it or left it. But
What
I
show?
did, in fact, watch it. I'm talking about Friends, you know. But that's one that I would say
Mm,
in hindsight because I know I watched Living Single
I
more
was
than I
about to go
watched
there. I was about to go there because
Friends.
between the 2, I take
But
Living
I think I
Single any
watched
day.
Friends because it was a chance to kind of watch a little bit more Living Single. Like it was the dynamic. You know what I mean? It was the
Let me tell you
dynamic,
something.
I think. They didn't really capture Living Single's dynamic, but the kind of world of this little ecosystem of friends like living around each other or whatever was, oh,
Bro, well,
kind
you
of
right,
some
bro. I feel
other
the same
half
way though.
lives kind of thing.
I definitely say this. If y'all gonna you gonna hear these people upstairs, they upstairs talking so loud right now, bro. I can't with these
They're not
women.
gonna hear anything, man.
They're playing with the kiddo, and it's like I'm sorry.
You want to be up
No,
there? Oh, show's about to
no,
end
no,
quick soon, guys.
no, it's crazy, though. It's just crazy listening to them. No, but look, no. So Friends to me wouldn't have been without Joey, honestly.
Could give you that.
I think he was my guy on that show. Like, so I liked it for that. But I agree with you, bro. And I watch Friends. I watch it.
Hmm.
But I'm not watching it like I love it though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm watching
It
it like,
got
okay.
phenomenon status in a way that Living Single, I think, should have gotten. It
Bro,
being
they stole it, bro.
the
Bro,
original,
they
right.
stole that
It
so
being the
hard, bro.
original show, you know, and the archetype for Friends, I think it should have. But you know how they do, man. They'll take something and repackage it, and that'll be the one that gets the shine, you know.
Bro, they literally took Living Single off
See
the air for
Elvis,
no
for
reason.
example.
They took that shit off the air for no reason, just to bring that on and make that shit the biggest
And
show.
Friends was on, right, twice the length of time that Living Single was on,
It
you
was on
know.
way
So
longer than that. It was on
so
way
so
longer
talk
than that.
about, it was on for 10 years. So talk about, something being on long past its time. I'd take more Supernatural right now today for a little less Friends. But hey, don't hate on Supernatural. I'll
Yeah, I
dive on
would.
you. Hey, don't do it.
I would
Don't do
not
it.
because you said 15 seasons though, bro. I'd take 10 seasons of Supernatural over 10 seasons of Friends for sure. Friends was supposed to go for about 5 seasons and that's it. Like that's
Hmm.
what it's supposed to have, man. That's Living Single could have ran for a while, bro. Like
So
Living
real
Single.
quick, I think you're right. I think Living Single still had more in it, but I think they made, when you change the formula of a show, people are gonna stop watching. And they changed the formula a little bit too much. Kyle was gone, and in short order, Regime was gone, and then you brought in this new dude that was living in there in Regime's
But they
place.
was
Like they
gone
changed it
because
around too much.
they already knew
Sinclair
they
and
was getting rid
Overton
of
were
it.
living in the basement. Like it, come on, man. They changed the formula too
Bruh.
much.
Bruh, they did all that because they knew they was getting rid of that, bro. Now, let's be honest, bro. They
Well,
messed
that's
up.
what I'm saying. That was them killing it. It just didn't feel good to me anymore. That's not my favorite season to watch. If anything, I could skip that season. But I was about to say, we talked about shows kind of all over the time
Spectrum.
spectrum. That's my dog there. I don't
Okay.
know if y'all get it, but I'll get it out of it. But I'm gonna ask you about some real quick before we get out of here, about some shows, more modern era shows, just real quick to see if you watched them or not. Did you
Okay.
watch
Okay.
Stranger Things?
Nope. Nope.
Not at all, not any.
Not none. Nope.
Wow, I watched all 5 seasons. Okay.
Uh,
uh,
nope.
did you watch Euphoria? I know that just ended. A
Nope.
lot of people watch Euphoria. Did you
Nope.
watch that?
I
I
didn't
didn't
because I
watch
ain't
it
want to think
either.
about my teenager being a freak. I didn't want nothing to do with that shit.
Girl
I was like,
dad,
nope.
yeah, I feel you. I
Not
feel you.
watching
I
that
feel you.
shit.
All right. Okay, this one right now I think is about to be on this last season. It's been taken. It's been, everybody's been talking about it. It's The Bear. Did you watch The Bear?
Bro, The Bear is good as bro. That's a
You watched
great
The
show,
Bear?
bro. Yeah,
Never seen
that's
it.
a great bro. That's a great show, bro.
Hmm.
It's intense in moments, but it's
Is
a
it
good
because
show.
you've worked in kitchens before?
It could be because I just like food, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even that I just work in kitchens. I like good food, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it does remind me of working in the kitchen too. So yeah, I'll give you that. But no, the
It's the
Bears is
kitchen.
good
All right,
though, bro.
one more. Oh wait, maybe I won't do this one because I know your answer to it. Ted Lasso, how's that coming?
Well, that is over with. I'm done. That shit was amazing. Like
Yeah.
I tell you what, man, Ted Lasso is the type of show that every episode has something in it that moves you. That makes you feel like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They did
I
really well with it.
yeah, I really like Ted Lasso. Actually, season 4 is already out, and I can't seem to pull it up.
I don't think that's true. I think it's
Well,
not out until August.
it shows on my thing. Well, maybe it's showing because it's coming, but I can see
Yeah.
it. I just can't watch it. And I can't figure out
Yeah,
why.
I think they're messing with you right now. Oh, they will show it because up on Apple TV they have the spaces for it. It's just locked
Yeah,
until
there
until
you
they
go.
get there.
There you
That's how
go.
they
So,
get you. Yeah, they want to get you excited about it, but it's not going to be unlocked until August or something like that.
so
Yeah. So, I know we could go on and on forever. But I mean, because these cards we have are pretty comprehensive. But
yeah,
yeah,
facts.
man.
They pretty extensive, sir.
Yeah, I know you here. You keep looking up, man.
Look at my
See
lady
outline.
bothering me, bro. She been doing stuff.
Oh,
She been kind of picking.
it's
What's up,
family
boo?
time, man. It's family time. I'm all good for it.
Have been down here. I ain't said
He's been listening for you guys, man. He's ready to come up
Bro,
and
it ain't
play.
me listening, bro. She been loud on purpose. She wanted me to hear her. Oh boy, remember how we was talking about those things that women wear that be sexy, but they don't even know they sexy? She got one on now.
Oh, that's the next one. All right, we're gonna get
She
into
got
that on the
yeah,
next
she
one.
got some raggedy clothes on and look good. You know what I'm talking about? Look
Oh,
good,
okay,
bro.
okay.
You know what? And when you think about it, oh, we got to talk about this next week. So on next week's episode, things that
No, don't
women
tell him.
wear. I cannot believe you just.
I heard that. I really hope that guy picked up in the sound. They're gonna mute that. I'm gonna
Man, it's
I'm
been
gonna
another.
reach down into your audio and find that laugh.
This is funny. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my drink so I can say this has been another episode.
That was for you, Squires.
I was just about to say that. Squires, this is you, our number one fan that be hating all the time. Hey, brother.
That's his nature, man. He is just a hater by nature. He just is. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me ask you a question real quick. He'll get a kick out of this too. How do you peel an orange? This for you too, all you viewers out there. How do you peel an orange?
Well, nowadays I just buy the Smarties, so you just the cuties. I just peel it and then
Yeah,
I put it
yeah.
in the whole little wrap.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But okay, so were you gonna say something different, or was it always you said you
No, I've
put your
always
thumb in the
kind of
middle?
like cut the top off and then like work my way around it as much as I can.
Right, the way you peel an orange, right?
Yeah.
Well, Squires does something different.
He pray over. He be like, God, please peel this.
No, no. What he does is barbaric.
He just do like
bites.
this and snatch it.
No, he bites the orange. He takes it, he bites it like this, and then he peels it. And I'm like, why not just use your finger?
What's wrong with Squires?
Like everyone, man. I don't know, but hey, if there's any orange biters out there, get down in the comments, and we're gonna. I think I'll make that a poll question as well.
You know how nasty it is to bite an orange.
Let's see if he's biting them right now with Cyclospora going around.
Because now my question is, Squires, do you wash your orange? Because I ain't never washed the orange, bro. I peel it.
Well, you're peeling it.
Yeah.
But I think now you gotta give a wash off. You gotta get a wipe down, something like that.
Yeah,
just a sprinkle under the water. You know what I mean?
Yes, Cyclospora is everywhere, boy.
Yeah, you don't know. But so I guess we'll wait and see what his answer is in the comments. And everybody else, if you're an orange biter out there, man, cop to it. I know you've been hiding in the shadows for too long. Come out. Let us know if you biting those oranges, or you could just be civilized with the rest of us and use your finger
the right way.
Peel it like a person.
Oranges.
You know,
Biting
I ain't gonna give you no
oranges
shade,
like
but that's pretty barbaric.
It's two things that are weird: biting an orange and cutting a donut with a knife and a fork. Those two things don't. Neither one of them add up. It's just all crazy to me. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Right, man, eat that donut. Stop playing.
Real man, eat the donut. Pick it up with your hand. Get your hand a little messy. Eat it and then wash your hands off. That's what you do. It's a donut. Well, look, man, my lady bothering me again. So, this has been another great episode of Room 518. Of course, we make sure that we
accountability for yourself.
Oh man, look. Hey man, y'all be easy, man. We're gonna push the culture forward, get it where it want to be, and make sure we get it there on time, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, brother, man. Take it easy.
What do you mean? But
What'd you say now?
Why do you feel like they need to why should I have circled back to that part of it?
Because it needs to come back that we need to go back to being a self-sufficient community, specifically Black folks. I don't give a about nobody else because that's none of my business. That's not my community.
So you feel like Cyclospora is a good reason for us to go back
to being self-sufficient. We
the
need
bubble
to go
gut
back. If you think about it, our great-grandparents and our grandparents, even in our lifetime, they had gardens. They were growing their own.
Yeah, for
sure. Yeah, for
and
sure.
it was after our generation or our generation where we just got used to convenience. And therefore, we're just quick to go to the store. Because I love me some already cut up collard greens that I can just soak up in some vinegar that I ain't got to sit here and slice, dice, and do everything.
That's how you get Cyclospora.
Exactamundo.
You need to be able to grow your
But also, if I was to grow it and I go out there, I appreciate it more too.
Very true.
I don't
Very true.
I'm not buying stuff just to buy it and then it spoils and I gotta throw it away and I'm wasting money.
All right, we're in agreement then.
All good points.
All good points. So you won't have bubble guts. And this again has been another great episode of Room 518, I swear.